So I wanted to make a video just very specific to Moog key repair, and yeah. So I've already pulled the keyboard out. That's going to be specific to whatever Moog keyboard you have. But typically there's screws on the back side. I noticed this keyboard is probably used on a lot of other ones. There was a lot of other points for screws to go in. But just my main tip for that is don't fully unscrew the screws. Like, I would say get them mostly like out and hold them in, then turn the synth over and push up so that those screws stick up and out, and you can just hand take those off. And you're making sure that the keyboard doesn't just flop out and yank on the ribbon cable. Once it's out, first pull up. So you got to get your deck somehow out of the way. But yeah, you just pull up because now okay. These are super delicate. Just be very careful not to bend or bump those because, yeah, they're pretty fragile, I've noticed. But yeah, so get it up and out of the way and pull it out, and that exposes this whole system here. Now so step number one is going to be you just pull, let me get the right camera angle, you just pull up, and it's really easy. Pull up, and camera angle is terrible. Okay. Yeah, you just pull it up, and there you go. So the next part is going to be that little all right, it's going to be this. So this, you have to be careful. If you're putting too much pressure on it, you're doing it wrong. So put your screwdriver in there and then twist it, and there you go. Yeah, just jiggle it around a bit, and it typically gets it. Does not take a lot of pressure. And there you go. It's out. Now, as you put it back in, one thing to note is there are two channels here. I don't know why. Some keyboards might utilize this other one. I imagine these keys are meant to be pretty universal to replace in other Moogs. But on the Sub 37, it goes in this slot. So if you first try to put it in that lower slot, the key's going to be up. It's going to hit this part right here, and you're going to be like, what's going on? So make sure that when you put it in, you insert it low and then rock this down. And my main tip here is, as you put it in, you need to push the key forward. So here, this out of the way. So push down here, push it forward, and then it clicks. Oh, and it's not quite in. There we go. Yep, you have to push it forward. Yeah, and now that that's done, it's as simple as pulling this up and back onto it. So there you go.